G'day guys, Dave Clare, General Manager, ATC Midwest. Just here with you. I'm hoping that, tried this before, I had no sound, so we're hoping it's going to be working this time. I'm just going to wait for the live feed to pop up on the Facebook page to see if I can actually hear sound before we get too much into this. So just double checking, so sorry for a little bit of a lag in getting to the main gist of this live stream. Just double checking. Here we go. Yay! So just double checking. So sorry for a little. Okay, we've got sound. All right. So yes, as said, Dave Clare, General Manager at ATC Midwest. I wanted to take an opportunity on behalf of ATC, the team, the board, to share with you guys a little bit about 2016 and what happened and what 2017 looks like. I think hopefully there's a lot of learning opportunities for everybody in here about what I want to share with you about, certainly ATC as an organization, but also the challenges that a tough market presents and how to deal with them and how to continue moving forward. So anyway, let's get started. And as you join in, if anybody wants to ask any questions, please feel free to do so. I'll seek to keep my eye on the screen as people start joining in. If any questions, if anybody is paying attention, because it is December 30th, I think, today. The last working day, unless you're in retail, the last working day of 2016. And, so I'm in the office. Apologize for being a little bit casual, but came in to get a lot of stuff done and thought we'd take the opportunity for this live stream. So 2016, ATC Midwest, we started out the year as we do every year to engage, inspire, and develop tomorrow's leading workforce today. That's why we exist as a business. I mean, very clearly, that's our purpose. That's why everybody here gets out of bed every morning to come in the office, to hang out with each of us, because we're a pretty cool team. We think we enjoy each other's company. We're not perfect, but we certainly work perfectly together. And but we all get up for that same purpose. How can we engage more people? How can we inspire more people? How can we develop people for tomorrow by doing what we do today? These are the questions we ask ourselves every day here at ATC. So, with that's the important thing, is making sure that you as we do have a very clear sense of purpose as why you're getting up and going to work every day and what it is that you're there to do. And ask yourself that question every day, because if that's the problem that you're solving for the world or you're part of it, it's very important that you start your day asking how you can solve that problem for people. And that's what we do. The next, of course, we take a look at, who do we need to become as an organization and who do we continually strive to become as a business, and that is the leading workforce solutions provider in the Midwest. We truly take that as our mantle, as our role to become the leading workforce solutions provider in the Midwest. We need someone who can help provide workforce solutions for organizations out there, and it is what we do best at ATC Midwest. So we keep striving every day, and we ask ourselves once again, if we truly are the leading workforce solutions provider in the Midwest, what would we be doing? How would we be supporting local business? How would we be creating, flexible and innovative solutions for organizations to grow their workforce, to become more productive, more effective, more efficient, to market better, to sell better, to lead better, so that they can have the ultimate organization and build invincible cultures and create innovation, because that's what a leading workforce solutions provider would do. And we look at that, and that is, once again, our vision. We look at the world moving forward and say, well, imagine if every business here in the Midwest and Gascoyne, because we look after that, and possibly the Pilbara, had a fully engaged, fully inspired, and fully developed workforce. What would that look like? What would our regions look like? I think we'd have a pretty recession-proof region if we could have every business with that fully engaged, fully inspired, and fully developed workforce. How cool would that be? And this is the stuff that we think about every day here at ATC. Okay? We certainly are built on our core business of helping more people get apprenticeships and traineeships in the Midwest. And we take that very seriously. It's our constitutional obligation, as a matter of fact, to help as many people as possible get apprenticeships and traineeships. But we can't do that if businesses aren't interested in hiring an apprentice or a trainee. And what's been happening in the market, and certainly in our market, as well as the economy of the Midwest and Gascoyne and various other regions, or West Australia, if not all of Australia, but in our industry and in our situation, government funding is getting smaller and smaller and getting tighter and tighter. Our organization is not for profit. We don't get a lump sum of funding and say, here, run your business. We need to do business, then we get funding. We need to do business, get funding, do business, and get funding. So if we don't do business, we don't get any funding. Apart from that, the funding that we do get has been diminishing over the past 4 years. So to understand our business a little bit better, I want to share this very much like, pardon the expression, but we're opening the kimono so you can understand our business a little bit better and what's transpired and why we're doing some of the things we're doing as we move forward and what we've done in the past. But so government funding has become constrained. It's less and it's smaller. So for us as an organization to fulfill our constitutional obligation to continue to help support, put as many people in apprenticeships and traineeships as possible, we needed to find other ways to sustain our business model. Because to rely on that government funding just wasn't going to happen. We could see it diminishing rapidly and continuing to do so. So that's why we started working on things that we do best and finding ways that we could drive revenue from doing those things that we do best. So for the last 30 years, we've been recruiting for apprentices, training and developing apprentices, or providing brokerage for training and development for apprentices, managing safety, right? And then just obviously mentoring and managing apprentices and trainees. So we started many years ago with the idea of, well, if we could do that for apprentices and trainees, well, we have the ability then to do that for everybody. So we looked at what we would call smart diversification. We're not going to do anything that we don't do very well, but what we're going to do is we're going to do it for more people now. We're different categories of people. Instead of just doing it for apprentices and trainees, we can recruit for your business, whether it's an apprentice or a trainee or not. We can provide training and development or manage training and development for your business, whether it's for an apprentice or trainee or not. We can help you with safety, whether it's for an apprentice or trainee or not. All right, so that is what part of the journey that we've been on. So this is why we've been running Director of First Impressions programs. We've done productivity, we've done relaxed selling, and we'll be launching a few more programs coming into the new year. All because we need to find ways to help people to grow their business. If we look at what's happened here for us over the last 4 years, the indenture market, if you look at how many people who have been put on an apprenticeship or a traineeship in the Midwest, has dropped as well. But we have maintained our market share. So at ATC Midwest, we still maintain about 9% of all indentured apprentices or trainees are done with ATC Midwest. Now it sounds like a small number, but 4 years ago it was the same number at the the peak or towards the end of the boom. We were still doing 9% of the market. The market just was a lot bigger. So our market has shrunk, but we have shrunk with the market. We haven't shrunk more than the market, but we haven't grown against that market. But we've managed to maintain our market share. And the way we've done that is making sure that we are still stick to our purpose, of course, and our vision of the future and through our core values, but we've focused on quality outcomes. We have not compromised quality anywhere through our business to grow our market share. Because we believe that will be the first thing that will shrink our market share. That's why we think we only have 9% of the market, because in the past, we didn't focus as much on quality outcomes as we should have. So the last 4 years, we've been focusing more and more in every way to drive better quality outcomes for our business, for our apprentices, for our host employers, but also to make Australia a more productive place, at least the Midwest anyway, which is our part of it. We've not compromised on our service excellence. Are we perfect? No. Have we made mistakes? Absolutely. Do we continue to learn from them? Absolutely. But we have continued to maintain the quality outcomes to provide excellent service and support to our host employers, our apprentices, even in our strategic partners, our parents, our suppliers, everybody involved, and without compromising at all one aspect of safety. I mean, safety still remains to be our #1 core value at ATC and will forever and a day, because we are the largest employer of youth in the Midwest, and we do cover, you can imagine, every industry possible. So to have won the National Safety Award back in May for a small local regional not-for-profit to take on all the big guns in Recruitment Consulting Services Association, I think that speaks high volumes to our commitment and care to safety. And so even though the market shrunk, all this stuff's been going on, it's been tough. Our team is reduced from 12.5 to 5 people. We've still managed to maintain safety, quality, and superior service, or excellence in service. Okay, so we are your not-for-profit, right? This ATC Midwest is a not-for-profit organization. We are your not-for-profit. We are local, regional not-for-profit. When you work with us, the community is our shareholder. So when you work with us, you help us put more money back into the community here. At ATC Midwest, over the past year, even 4 years that I've been here, We don't put Mercedes and BMWs in our driveways. Not there's anything wrong with that for private enterprise, but that's not what we do. We look for every opportunity to be able to put profitability back into the community. The challenge is when we don't make profit, even though we're not for profit. Even when we don't make a profit, it's very hard for us to do that. It's very hard for us to support, the local sporting clubs and communities and charities, and help other organizations or not-for-profits, from helping people with disabilities to helping schools to build cubby houses and things like that we've done in the past, to sponsoring GNFL, the basketball, local sporting clubs, you name it. We can't do any of that if we are not making a profit as an organization. But that's what happens to your money when we do make a profit. We reinvest it back into this community, and we ask for your support for that. So if you want the highest quality service, quality outcomes for your business, you want the best safety in the world, and know that you're putting your money to good use and putting it back into the community, why wouldn't you partner with ATC Midwest? This is my question for you for 2017. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. This is the benefit of working with us. Not only are you going to get all like you should expect from any commercially viable business, the highest levels of service, quality, and excellence, you get that from us, but knowing that your money is going to good use to further support our community and once again to continue to engage, inspire, and develop, surprisingly. So 2016 has been a very tough year for us. Financially, it's been very challenging. We continue to strive forward and not compromising in those things and maintaining our market share. But in 2017, we're really looking to expand our market share. So as we move forward, what's in store for 2017 for ATC Midwest? Well, we've made it very simple and very clear for ourselves that if, with the way the current market is, the economy sits, the local businesses are struggling. We understand that. We empathize with you. We are one of them. But we know, hand on heart, we know without a doubt that if we do not help businesses grow, they won't need what we do. So our focus through most of 2016 and will continue into 2017 is how can we help you grow your business? So if people question why we're doing some of the things we're doing, well, purely it's because if we do not help you grow your business, you won't need what we do. Then we will not be able to fulfill our constitutional obligation of helping as many kids as possible, or kids over mature age, get apprenticeships and traineeships here in the Midwest, Gascoyne, Pilbara. So number one is we need to find ways to help businesses to continue to grow, because as your business grows, then you will need to take on more people. So whether you need to recruit them, train them and develop them, put on apprentices to build your workforce tomorrow, or trainees to build your workforce for tomorrow, we need to help you do that. So whatever it is, from a training and development point of view, that's why we run productivity training. That's why we do sales training. That's why we do service training. One other thing that we are going to be doing, which we've just started at the end of this year, but we'll be moving more into next year. We've got someone viewing. This is awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Is what we will be doing is offering free engagement surveys. Surprisingly, since engaging, inspiring, and developing is our core purpose, we've started actually with a couple of organizations facilitating free engagement surveys for your business. We will do a survey of everyone in your business. Sometimes you have at least 5 employees or more. We will do a free engagement survey, which is about 40-something questions, which goes through every aspect of your business. So you as the leader can take a look at it and say, wow, where's my opportunity to create greater engagement? Because we know the more people are engaged in your business, the happier they are, the more productive they are. The more productive they are, you can do more with less, and your business will succeed and grow. And therefore, you'll be able to invest in continuing to grow your business and put on more people. The method to our madness. So we've started that. So we have engagement surveys. So if you would like a free engagement survey done, and this way it's totally anonymous, you don't get to see who said what, but we provide you with the answers from your team so that they can feel that they can be absolutely honest with your business. Talk to us at ATC. We will be here to help you with that. Let me just put this up there to know where we're at, 2017. This is really cool what we're doing here. And if you want any help with this, let me know. What's in store? Look at that. So anyway, so we're going to be doing that. So we're continuing on with the training development. We're offering free engagement surveys. There's ways we can help existing businesses to grow, and also business strategies or anything like that we can help you with. We're here to do that. All you have to do is ask. That's why we also do #AskATC sessions on the radio. So we're giving as much information as possible. We give so much information away, so much content away. But if you want to know more about it, just call us, email us and say, hey, listen to #AskATC, or I've been working on this part of my business. What do you know? Who do you know? We have a massive network of resources available to you beyond just helping you with an apprentice or a trainee, that we can help you to grow your business. Also, what we know is that there is a large percentage of organizations out there who do their own direct indentures that you put on the apprentices and trainees yourself. And hey, you know what? We're not going to fight you over it. That's awesome. If you're doing a great job, but all we care about is making sure that we achieve quality outcomes for the Midwest, Gascoyne, Pilbara, all of Australia. So what can we do as the leaders in that space to help you make sure that you're doing it yourself as best as possible? So we are very flexible and innovative. You might want to continue to employ them yourself. That's your choice. We'd encourage you to at least have a chat with us to look at the difference between doing it yourself and doing it with ATC. But if you want to do it, we can just do the recruiting for you. We can actually, indenture them for the first 2 years, and then you take them on for the next 2 years. We can actually just do the mentoring for you. You might want to put them on, do your own recruiting, everything like that, but the mentoring is a challenge. You don't have the resources to mentor them properly through the process. We can do that for you. So just because you want a direct indenture doesn't mean you can't partner with ATC Midwest. You can. So talk to us about that and what your goals are and what you want to do, because I assure you, if you want to produce the highest quality outcomes for your business, when people look back, wow, where'd you get your apprenticeship from? They go, ABC company. They go, oh, wow, that was an amazing experience. Look, you're an amazing tradesperson. Or do you want them to go, oh my God, wow, where did you get your apprenticeship from? Which response would you like people to say about the people that you're producing or developing in your business? If you want the first one where they go, wow, that's amazing, then talk to us, because we'll give you all the information you need to make sure that you do it as best as possible. Because ultimately, our purpose is to make sure we engage, inspire, and develop tomorrow's leading workforce today. So we're here to help you with that. So, we're going to help people grow their businesses. We're going to help people who want to do their own direct indentures themselves, to make sure that they're doing it to the highest quality. Okay, we're here to help. We're going to be flexible and innovative in any way possible to work with you in that space. And the last thing that we're going to be doing is we know that, so there's the existing businesses that are out there that work with us already. There's businesses out there that do it themselves. And so we're going to work with both those. But the fastest way here in the Midwest to solve unemployment or underemployment is self-employment. And we know, so business is a long game. So I want people to understand this. We do a lot of short-term stuff, tactics and strategies to help people with their businesses and that. But also at ATC Midwest, we plan to be around for the next 30 years or more. We've been here for 30. We want to be here for the next 30. It's our goal. It's our aim to be here for that, to continue to fulfill our constitutional obligation. So we understand that business is a long game. We get it. So if we don't start doing today things to create more businesses in tomorrow, so in the next 10, 5, where the business in the next 5 years going to come from? The next 2 years going to come from? If we don't help people to grow businesses, not only the existing businesses, but new businesses, and help new businesses set up in this community, who could then employ other apprentices or trainees, etc. What are we doing in that space? What are we doing to help them? Because that is another opportunity, is to create business, create opportunities. And that's part of our goal for 2017, is to start focusing more on the long game while still continuing to stay focused on the short game. Because any business out there, and I assure you this, if your business is losing sight of the long game, you won't be around in the long term. I know while it's very tough financially, and this is, we struggle with this as well, while it's tough financially out there for a lot of people, if you become very focused on the short term and forget the long term, you're going to make decisions that may help you survive, but they will not necessarily help you thrive. So we would encourage you to look at not only the short game, but the long game of your business. So part of our long game strategy is to help start up new businesses. So we have launched, you'll see some ads going around on Facebook, and if you haven't, please, then I would encourage you to go to our page, and there's a video about it, and please share it around, because we have the resources and the tools and the capacity to help people start up some businesses. We have apprentices who become tradesmen, so we've been supporting them, and we will continue to do so for them who want to go out and launch their own business after they get their apprenticeship finished to become a qualified tradesperson. And they may want to start their own bricklaying or carpentry or electrical, plumbing, you name it, business. Well, then we can help them with that. We have been helping them with that. So we're going to expand that once again. So we've now started the Entrepreneurial Development Program, which is going to launch in the middle of January 2017, so about 2 weeks from now. Anybody who's serious about starting their own business. Now, I know there are other entrepreneurial development programs around here in the Midwest. That's awesome. What we've sought to do is break down all the barriers as much as possible for people. So we're doing it after hours. So if you're working full time and you want to start your own business, it's an after hours learning program. You can get involved, and it's free for up to 10 people. But this is why we're doing it. We sit there and we think, okay, well, we need to help people grow their business or grow new businesses. So let's break down all the barriers that stop people from starting their own business or preparing to start their own business, and how can we do that as a not-for-profit? So we've launched the Entrepreneur Development Program. Once again, we're there to support and do that. So we've looked at our business. It's actually coming up on the wall behind me here. How do we grow businesses? And then how do we convert or support direct indenture? How do we grow existing clients? And how do we create new markets? So the Entrepreneur Development Program concept is to develop new markets. So we're going to develop new businesses that will need apprentices and trainees in the future. So that's 2017 laid out. We will continue in 2017 to provide the highest quality outcomes for our customers, along with the highest service excellence that we can provide. We continue to seek feedback on that, and we will strive for that, and we will still continue to be #1 in safety. And I assure you, to all the parents out there who may watch this or haven't or will, that our philosophy here is, as a dad myself, if I wouldn't put my kid in that situation, I won't put yours. We won't allow that to happen here at ATC. So if you want to make sure that your child is in a role or a career, an apprenticeship or a traineeship where they will be safe and learning, all is one concept. Safe learning and working is one thing, because that's really what an apprenticeship or traineeship should be. ATC Midwest is here to be that for you. We will support your kids as we would our own. And that is my promise to you as a general manager, but as a dad, that's how we look at safety. So thank you very much for all the support from our parents, guardians, host employers, the board, our team, our strategic partners, everyone today. It takes a village to raise a child. And I've said that numerous times. I know people get tired of hearing it from me, but it's what I believe. We cannot do what we do without your support. We need your help. We want to be around. I can't imagine this community without an ATC Midwest. I would dread to think what that would look like. Not that I foresee that will happen anyway, but we're asking for your help and your support going forward into 2017. Please consider partnering with us. Talk to us about what your goals are for your business and its growth. If you have your own apprentices and trainees right now, talk to us about what your challenges are with that and how we can support you with that, or whether you want us just to handle them all for you as well. But going forward, we will continue to engage, inspire, and develop tomorrow's leading workforce today. For this community, it is our solemn promise to you. We will continue to be the leading workforce solutions provider for you, local businesses. Anything that we can do in that space, just please talk to us. We're good peeps. Why wouldn't you? I don't understand. Anyway, another story for another time. So on behalf of all of us, thank you very much for a powerful 2016. We survived it. And 2017 is going to be massive, and we are here for you. We are your local regional not-for-profit. And if you've managed to watch this whole thing, I appreciate it, because somebody's been watching a lot of this. But please share it around, share our story. We are here, honestly, I don't know how many times I can say it, to help you guys. That's what we exist for, so please use us. Reach out to us. May you and all your families be safe and have an awesome, awesome, happy New Year. And we look forward to seeing you on the other side of the clock as it turns January 1st, 2017. So from the team at ATC Midwest, from me to you, thanks very much. I think that's enough, and this will be our last live broadcast for 2016. I'm so eager to get to the next year. Anyway, much love. We are out.